Hi, this is Tammie Bowden and here are your weekly Tarotscopes. Aries, this week sees you finally starting to move in the right direction towards what you've wished for far too long now. And although you may still feel that something is missing from your life on some levels, stressful times are moving on now to be replaced by more balance both physically and financially. Some karmic issues have been coming up to be dealt with just lately, and these may have you feeling emotionally unable to cope and more than a little bit irritated. However, rest assured that all is just as it should be, spiritually speaking, and it is important that you remain focused on what it is that you want so that you might find the stability you're seeking. Taurus, a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one will help you to address any feelings of emotional fragility that you've been dealing with as you finally start working out what it is that you want most. You may have been feeling alone and quite isolated on levels, but life is about to start moving quite quickly forward, and you may need to run to keep up for a time. Gemini, your wishes begin coming true this week as opportunities knock and you open the lines of communication with those who matter most. An earth sign or more grounded woman around you is bringing changes into your life, and you may feel stuck on some levels as a result of this, so it is important that you find a way to walk away from all that is no longer serving you, as this will bring about the outcome you've been seeking, even if you can't see that happening as yet. Cancer, an offer will be made to you this week that will bring a sense of peace to your life, especially in relation to a child or young person in your circle. Irritations are heading out of your life for the moment, and this may result in a move of house or big changes to your household as opportunities begin knocking, bringing an end to the way things have been. You may feel somewhat controlled by this at first, and as though something is missing on some level, but keep this feeling to yourself for the moment as life is about to start moving quite quickly, and your closest relationships will improve as a result. Leo, battles mark the start of this week that will see you wondering just what it is that you want as everything seems to irritate you, and family unrest or trouble with close friends is brought to the surface to be dealt with. A new relationship or a new beginning to an old one will bring you some stability as other things come to an end, and you will finally feel that you're moving along in the right direction. A child or less emotionally mature person around you will be the source of some frustration as a message is received in relation to them that leaves you feeling quite fragile, and you'll need to pull yourself together if you're going to deal with the sense of vulnerability and isolation that this brings. Virgo, jealousy or feelings of envy will mark the start of this week, and you will need to work hard to get through them. Career or financial issues will also need to be dealt with, and although this may be hard at first, doing so will see many of the battles you've been facing disappearing. You can have what you're wishing for, but at present you feel quite stuck, and you need to stop over thinking everything and just start getting on with your life. Things will begin moving quite quickly in coming months, and then you will look back and see that all is now just as it should be, and that much of what you were worried about is never going to happen. A new beginning is coming, and you will feel more secure when it does, eventually taking time out to reconnect either creatively or intimately with someone who will give you the momentum to push past your feelings of emotional fragility by making you an offer of something better. Libra, someone or something returning to your life this week will have you feeling a little bit off kilter, and you may feel that something is missing that you seemed to get from them before. A pushy or more dynamic man in your circle will offer you something that will potentially pull things together for you, and you will need to work out what you most want during this time, as you will feel frustrated by all of your choices. You've been feeling alone and isolated on levels, but a water sign or more emotional female in your circle will help you to fill in the void, so that you might see things from a more balanced perspective, and this will allow you to start moving forward toward what you really most want. Victory over your troubles can be yours as your wishes in life become more tangible, and choices in love or in business will then be easier to make. Scorpio, changes are coming in for you this week that will see you moving in the right direction for the first time in many months, and life is about to start moving quite quickly, bringing all that you have long deserved into your life so that you can realise some of your wishes and start to feel more like yourself for the first time in a very long time. Health issues may be uncovered that may seem quite significant initially, but later will prove not to be as bad as you fear. A new beginning can be yours emotionally, and you will find balance both physically and financially, leaving you feeling stronger than you have in some time by looking at things from a different perspective. Sagittarius, life will start going your way this week as you work through any troubles that have bothered you lately and realise that some things just aren't worth concerning yourself with. You may feel quite vulnerable as an opportunity comes in for you at work or elsewhere that has the potential to cause troubles for you, and you will need to remain grounded and stable despite being in two minds as to whether or not you want to go ahead with it. Don't allow your fears to get the better of you, but instead talk openly and honestly with your loved ones about what you're worried about, and they may be able to help guide you. This will then see you moving in the right direction towards the outcome you're seeking, though you may have been aware of someone who you can tell is not all that they seem, and you will need to be wary of them. Capricorn, stressful times mark the start of this week as someone or something returns to your life, uncovering secrets as they do. But rest assured that all will work out as it's supposed to, even if you can't see that happening as yet. You will start feeling stronger as opportunities knock at work or elsewhere, helping you to pull your life together as they do. And so long as you listen closely to your intuition in relation to this, you will find your happiness and the life you've wished for, so that you might stop worrying about things generally. Aquarius, an earth sign or more motherly woman in your circle will help you to get exactly what you deserve this week, as life begins to move quickly, bringing an end to the way things have been for you previously. You may be scared of these changes at first as you struggle to know what you want most, and this will lead you to overthinking things if you aren't careful, creating a sense of isolation around you. A water sign or more emotional woman in your circle will help to bring an end to all that's troubling you, but you need to be careful not to let your troubles affect your health in the meantime, and this will mean looking at things from a more balanced perspective. Pisces, listening to your intuition will help you get the outcome you've been seeking with something this week, even if you can't see that happening as yet, and you will find peace as a result. Open and honest lines of communication with an earth sign or more motherly figure will see you looking more closely at what you want from your life, and despite any stresses you're dealing with, you will find yourself moving in the right direction towards a new beginning. And if you'd like any further information on these or anything else that I do, or if you'd like to book a personal reading from me, please visit my website, Inspirational Soul. I look forward to hearing from you, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great week. Bye for now.